The spiritual attack was strong, but you didn't fall. And do you know why? Because God has already decreed your victory. Your presence here is not a coincidence. There is a divine purpose behind everything you have faced. And now the time has come to understand the meaning of each battle. How many times have you felt like everything was against you? How many nights have you cried in silence, with no one to hear you, without the strength to keep going? I know it was tough. The trials were intense. The winds blew against you, and at times it felt like the ground was crumbling beneath your feet. But here is the truth that the enemy tried to hide from you. Every battle you faced was merely preparation for the season of honor that God has already established for your life. If you are watching this message now, it is not by chance. God brought you here because He wants you to understand something profound. Your struggle was not in vain. What seemed like the end was actually the beginning of something much greater. The enemy tried to destroy your dreams, weaken your faith, and break your spirit, but he failed. You are here, you survived. And not only that, you are about to experience the greatest move of God in your life. Have you noticed that in the most difficult moments, when everything seemed lost, something happened? A door opened, an unexpected answer appeared, an inner strength pushed you forward. That was not a coincidence. That was God at work. He never abandoned you, even when you felt alone. Now He wants you to understand that the time of affliction is coming to an end. The storm does not last forever, and your victory has already been decreed in heaven. And listen carefully. The attack was strong because the blessing is great. The enemy does not chase after those who have no purpose. He tried to shake you because he knows that God has something extraordinary for you. But God is saying now, "My son, my daughter, I am your fortress." What tried to bring you down will be what strengthens you. What tried to destroy you will be what witnesses your rise. Right now, something is shifting in the spiritual realm. The weight you felt, the oppression surrounding you, all of it is being dispelled by the presence of God. Believe this, the worst is over. Now is the time for restoration, multiplication, and victory. And to confirm this, I want you to declare in the comments, "God has made me victorious." This will be your decree of faith, your spiritual proclamation that everything that was determined against you has already been brought to nothing. You no longer need to carry the weight of fear, doubt, and uncertainty. God is renewing your strength right now. He is opening your eyes to see beyond what is visible. Because the truth is this, if God is for you, who can be against you? Stay with me until the end of this message, because I am about to reveal something that will change your life forever. The time of spiritual bondage is over. The time of shame has ended. You are about to enter a season of harvest, joy, and fulfillment. What once held you back no longer has power over you. Get ready, because God is about to surprise you. The season of trials is turning into a time of victory. You have felt the weight of battles, endured days of uncertainty and nights of pain. But listen carefully. What once caused your tears will become a reason for celebration. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning, and your morning has arrived. The spiritual attacks were intense. The trials tested you, and many times you wondered if you could keep going. But now God says to you, "I am with you." The time of suffering is being replaced by a time of harvest. The desert is behind you, and a new horizon is opening before you. The pain you felt was not a punishment, but a part of your training for something greater. God was shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for a purpose beyond what you can imagine. Everything that happened had a divine purpose, and that purpose is about to be revealed. Your life is changing. The chains that held you back are being broken. God is taking you to a new level, a new season. The time for asking why is over. Now is the time to declare, "I am ready to live what God has for me." Do you feel this shift in your spirit? Something powerful is happening. A transformation is being released over your life right now. You are no longer the same person who started this journey. God has equipped you, strengthened you, and prepared you. Now is the moment to move forward and live everything He has promised. If you receive this word, declare in the comments, "My victory has arrived." This is your statement of faith for the new season God is bringing into your life. There is a moment in the spiritual journey when everything changes. It is the instant when the desert turns into a garden, the storm gives way to calm, and suffering transforms into joy. And that moment is coming for you. Your struggle was great, but now your breakthrough has arrived. God is putting an end to everything that tried to paralyze you. You no longer need to carry the weight of the past, because He is leading you into a new season of victory and abundance. When God decides to act, nothing can stop Him. What once seemed impossible begins to happen. Doors that were closed suddenly open. What appeared stuck starts to flow. God is telling you, your waiting is over, your answer has arrived. You need to believe in this breakthrough. Do not look back. Do not doubt what God is doing. If He promised, He will fulfill it. Now is the time to strengthen your faith and declare, "I believe in my breakthrough." Write this in the comments and prophesy this change over your life. Everything you have been through was preparing you for this moment. The time of shame is over. God is bringing a new season of honor to you. He is lifting you to a new level and positioning you to live the life He always planned for you. Get ready, because the best of God is coming your way. Now that your breakthrough has begun, you must trust in the divine plan. The Creator has always been by your side, even in the moments when you thought you were alone. Your faith must be unshakable, because the paths to your victory have already been set. Remember, everything happens at the right time. What seems like an insurmountable challenge today will become a testimony of triumph tomorrow. The Lord works behind the scenes, moving pieces and opening doors you never imagined. While you trust, He moves. While you pray, He answers. While you wait, He prepares something far greater than you could ever dream of. Many times, anxiety tries to take hold of our hearts. We want immediate answers, instant solutions. But God teaches us that patience is also a test of faith. Those who trust do not despair, because they know that in the right time, the promise will be fulfilled. When everything seems difficult, remember the times God has already delivered you. He has not changed. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. If He took care of you in the past, why wouldn't He do the same now? The Most High never forgets His children, and your answer is on its way. Trusting in the divine plan allows us to walk without fear, even when we cannot see the whole path. Just as a child holds their father's hand without questioning where they are going, we must hold firmly to faith and keep moving forward. It does not matter what others say. It does not matter if the world doubts. What truly matters is that God has already declared your victory. If you feel this certainty in your heart, write in the comments, "I trust in God's plan." Declare your faith, strengthen your hope, and reinforce your journey. Because those who trust win, those who believe receive, and those who wait will see the impossible happen. Victory is already guaranteed, but you have an essential role in this process. It is not enough just to know that the promise exists. You must align yourself with it. Your faith, your actions, and your attitude in the face of adversity will determine the full manifestation of your blessing. The Word teaches us in James 2:17, "In the same way, faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead." This means that believing is the first step, but acting according to that faith leads us to the fulfillment of the promise. What does this mean in practice? Instead of waiting passively, position yourself as someone who has already won. Change your mindset. Eliminate negative words and start declaring the blessings that have already been released over your life. If you truly believe in your victory, act as someone who is already living that reality. Many remain trapped in the cycle of doubt because they wait to see before they believe. But in the kingdom of heaven, things work differently. First, we believe, then we see. Your attitude must reflect the certainty that something powerful is happening, even before any visible evidence appears. So, write in the comments now, "I claim my victory." This is a prophetic act, a declaration that you are aligned with the promise and ready to step into this new season of your life. Furthermore, remain steadfast in prayer and in your relationship with the Most High. He has specific directions for each of us, and the more we seek His presence, the clearer our vision becomes regarding the path we should follow. Your victory is not just for your own benefit, but also to serve as a testimony to others. When the Creator lifts you up, He wants you to be a light to the world, showing that faith truly transforms lives. So from this day forward, walk as someone who has already received their blessing. Speak with authority, live with confidence, and never allow doubt or fear to steal the certainty of what is already yours. Your role is to stand firm, act in faith, and trust that everything promised is already on its way. If you believe this, declare now, "My victory has already arrived." It is not enough to simply know that the promise exists. You must align yourself with it. Your faith, your actions, and your attitude in the face of adversity will determine the full manifestation of your blessing. Do you feel that something is changing? Small signs are already appearing, showing that the promise is being fulfilled. Many times, we wait for grand events to confirm that victory is near, but the greatest transformations often begin in subtle ways. An unexpected encounter, a word of encouragement at the right moment, a door opening when you least expect it. All of these are evidence that something greater is coming. Remember what is written in Philippians 1:6, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus." If the process has already begun, rest assured that it will be completed. None of your efforts have been in vain. Every step of faith has been recorded, and the answer is closer than you imagine. Often, we let anxiety blind us to the small signs confirming that change has already begun. We wait for spectacular miracles while the Creator is already working in the details of our daily lives. He moves circumstances, connects people, and aligns situations so that everything happens at the right time. Your victory will not just be an isolated event, but a continuous process of growth and learning. If today you only see small changes, know that this is an indication that the great promise is manifesting. Keep moving forward in faith, because the journey that has brought you this far is part of your preparation for something even greater. The definitive answer is coming. And when it manifests, you will understand that every moment of waiting was necessary to strengthen you. Believe this. Your victory has already begun, and nothing can stop it from being fulfilled. Walk with conviction, because the best is yet to come. Small things are already aligning in your favor. This is not a coincidence. It is the manifestation of the promise. Many times, we wait for great signs to believe that victory is near. But God gives us small evidences every single day. Whenever someone rises to step into a new season, criticism and doubts will emerge. The people around you may not understand the transformation taking place in your life. Some will doubt, others will try to discourage you. But remember, your journey is between you and the Creator, and nothing can stop what has already been destined for you. The opinions of others cannot change what is already working in your favor. Do not allow negative words to steal your faith or make you question the path you are walking. Many times, those who do not understand your journey are the first to point fingers. They do not know the price you have paid, the nights of struggle you have endured, or the inner battles you have overcome. But what truly matters is that you keep moving forward. You do not need to justify yourself or prove anything to anyone. The fruits of your victory will speak for themselves. Many were doubted before they achieved something great. Every change brings resistance. Every transformation faces opposition. But the perseverance of those who stand firm ensures that, at the right time, the same people who once doubted will become witnesses to success. If you have faced criticism, rejection, or even mockery for following a new path, know that this is a sign that you are on the right track. Challenges arise for those who are growing. Do not stray from your purpose out of fear of others' opinions. Instead, use every negative word as fuel to move forward even stronger. Doubt and external judgment have no power over you. What truly matters is your conviction in the journey you are walking. Keep moving forward with confidence, because every step brings you closer to the fulfillment of what has already been prepared for you. The transformation happening in your life does not need to be understood by everyone. It only needs to be lived by you. Stand firm, because your victory is already in progress. Today, you understand that every battle you faced was merely preparation for something greater. The spiritual attack tried to bring you down, but your resilience proved that nothing can stop those who remain steadfast on their journey. Now is the time to celebrate your victory and move forward with confidence. The path does not end here. There is much more reserved for you, and each step will take you even further. Stay strong, because your transformation has already begun, and nothing can stop the progress of those who persist and believe. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear these words. Just as you have been strengthened, others can find hope and courage to keep fighting. Leave a like so this message can reach more lives, and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving content that uplifts and transforms. Together, we form a chain of faith and perseverance. Every new stage will be a testimony, and your story will serve as inspiration for many. Stay strong, because the best is yet to come. You have faced intense spiritual attacks, moments of darkness, and challenges that seemed insurmountable. But, despite everything, you remained firm, and now your victory is manifesting. The enemy tried to bring you down, but he failed. The battles you fought only strengthened your faith and prepared you for this new season of restoration. Many times, during difficult moments, we feel alone. The struggles seem overwhelming, and the weight of the fight feels unbearable. But the truth is that every hardship was an opportunity for your growth. Nothing you went through was in vain. Every tear shed, every prayer whispered, every moment of endurance has brought you to this point. Now the turnaround has come. The attack was great, but your victory will be even greater. What was once pain will now become testimony. What seemed like the end will now be a new beginning. Everything that was meant to break you will be transformed into strength to propel you even further. The battle scars you carry are not signs of defeat, but of resilience. They are proof that you have walked through the fire and emerged stronger. What once hurt you now strengthens you. What once limited you now propels you forward. Those who doubted your journey will witness your transformation with their own eyes. Many may not understand how you endured so many battles and still stood tall. But your strength did not come from yourself. It came from the one who sustained you through every hardship. Do not worry about the attacks of the past anymore. Now is the time to look ahead and move forward with confidence. Your victory has already been decreed. The one who protected you in the hardest moments will continue to walk beside you in the days of glory. You are no longer the person you once were. You have been transformed by the fire of battle, strengthened and prepared for a new season of breakthroughs. Embrace this new phase with faith, for the worst is behind you. The spiritual attack was strong, but your victory will be even greater. Today, you understand that every battle you faced was merely preparation for something greater. The spiritual attack tried to bring you down, but your resilience proved that nothing can stop those who remain steadfast on their journey. Now is the time to celebrate your victory and move forward with confidence. The path does not end here. There is so much more reserved for you, and every step you take will lead you even further. Stay strong, for your transformation has already begun, and nothing can stop the progress of those who persist and believe. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear these words. Just as you have been strengthened, others can find hope and courage to keep fighting. Leave a like so this message can reach more lives, and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving content that uplifts and transforms. Together, we form a chain of faith and perseverance. Every new stage will be a testimony, and your story will serve as inspiration for many. Stay strong, because the best is yet to come.